I used to think love was permanent. That once you built something with trust and shared memories, it would always hold. I believed marriage was unshakable. But love doesn't always vanish with a bang, it fades, quietly and slowly, like a hidden leak that ruins the floor before you ever notice. I married a man who once made me feel like the center of his universe. For years, I felt cherished, secure, and seen. But time wore us down. The warmth between us dulled gradually. His late nights at work became more frequent. Work dinners turned into unexplained business trips. His once passionate messages turned robotic, busy, love you. Empty words that felt like small talk with a stranger. I tried to dismiss it. Told myself this was just what long-term relationships looked like. But the loneliness kept creeping in. I'd lie in bed scrolling through our old pictures, trying to recall what it felt like to be desired. Then he brought home a golden retriever. Charlie, you always wanted a dog, he said with a hopeful grin, placing the squirming puppy in my lap. And he was right. I had once, back when all I really wanted was for my husband to look at me the way he used to, but I smiled anyway. What else could I do? At first, Charlie was just another presence in the house. But he stayed with me when I cooked, rested his head on my lap when I cried, and listened without judgment when my husband couldn't even be bothered to hear me. It became easier to talk to Charlie than to the man I married. I'd whisper to him late at night, "You're the only one who listens anymore." The turning point came on a night I'd spent hours preparing dinner, dressed in something I thought might catch my husband's eye. He canceled at 8:34 p.m. late meeting. "Don't wait up." I didn't reply. I wasn't even surprised anymore. Just numb. Charlie climbed onto the couch beside me, his body warm and grounding. For the first time in months, I didn't feel entirely alone. Soon, my husband's absence felt normal. Our conversations were reduced to logistics. I stopped reaching out. Stopped hoping. I told myself it was better not to expect anything at all. But emptiness doesn't stay quiet. It fills every room, every moment. Charlie began to mean more than just comfort. I woke early to walk him, whispering truths I couldn't admit out loud, that I missed being touched, that I felt invisible. And he listened, truly listened, always attentive, always near. Then one evening, he jumped onto the couch beside me. I touched his fur, slow and deliberate, and something shifted. It felt electric. My body responded before I could stop it. A strange, warm comfort bloomed inside me, dangerously soothing. I told myself it was just the loneliness. But control slips quietly. By the time you realize it's gone, it already is. My husband left for another trip without even a real goodbye, and I didn't care, not even a little. When Charlie pressed himself against me on the couch that night, I didn't pull away. I let it happen. I let everything spill over. My aching need, the grief, the desire, the madness. When the guilt came, it was too late. Days later, my husband returned. I didn't greet him. I sat still, Charlie beside me like a warm shadow. My husband barely looked at me. He didn't see it, but he sensed something had shifted. At dinner, I trembled. He asked if I was okay. "Just tired," I said with a fake smile, but the unease had settled. He started to notice things. The way I flinched at his touch, the way I avoided his eyes, the way something inside me had changed. Then one night, I woke to footsteps. My husband wasn't in bed. I sat up, heart racing. His voice broke the silence, sharp, stunned. "What the hell is this? A beat? Oh my God." And then he was storming back into the room. The look on his face said it all. Shock, betrayal, disgust. I tried to speak, but nothing came out. He left without another word. And I didn't stop him. What could I say? I just sat there, frozen. Charlie nuzzled my hand, oblivious to the disaster. I stared at the dark screen of the television, wondering for the first time if I had ever truly been human at all.